My father was a nationalist who left the then Rhodesia in the 60s going to Zambia. And he took me to Zambia when I was 3 months. And I grew up as a son of a nationalist. So they say the son of a snake will always be a snake, so to say. So my father was a nationalist, and I took after his footsteps. My father went to Zambia as a nationalist under ZAPU. He was recruiting guerrillas on the ZAPU card. But in Zambia, we are very united in Ndebelers and Shonas. There was nothing like you are a Shona, you are in Ndebele. At 85, I joined the Air Force of Zimbabwe. And joining the Air Force of Zimbabwe gave me an opportunity to exactly see what I wanted to find out about Zimbabwe and its politics. And I was not happy at all with what was happening, whereby we find two black men fighting over the name PF ZAP, ZANU-PF. And with what happened in the early 80s, the Gukura-Hundi massacre, I also wanted to find out how it came about. It was difficult for me to do that from outside, but when I was inside, I found out exactly, and I did not hide my displeasure of what had happened. And my stay in the Air Force of Zimbabwe was short-lived because of that. They had to make sure that I leave the force, which I did. And when 1999 came, I was there as a founder member. I'm a founder member of the MDC. I found out that there was a very great hatred between the Ndebelers and the Shonas. And this hatred was coming, it was a manifested, it was a man-made hatred from one person who is Robert Mugabe. Mugabe found a leeway of keeping in power by dividing the people of Zimbabwe. So Mugabe played a divide and rule on the people of Zimbabwe on a tribal line, and the people unwisely fall into the trap to forget that we are all Zimbabweans, and they started seeing each other as Ndebele Shona. And it succeeded. It kept him into power. Up to today, he's in power because of that.